Hello, everyone. Today, I want to come to you and talk to you about reigniting your relationship. So, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw where I was talking about repairing your marriage. So, let's say in this one that maybe you're not even at that point yet. Maybe you're not married. Maybe you are, and you want to reignite your relationship. So, what that means is, let's say in the beginning it was fun and it was full of, variety and all these things. I know that we probably all heard we need to spice it up, keep things interesting if you've been together for a certain amount of time. But the thing is reigniting your relationship is more than that. Reigniting your relationship is not just spicing it up in the bedroom. It's a thing where, for my wife and I, we feel more loved now. We have more fun now after 10 years of being together than we did in the beginning. And the thing with that is it's simply because we've taken the time to reignite our relationship by taking if you listen to yesterday's video, was taking intentional time for one another. Taking that intentional time helped us connect on a deeper level than just skin deep. Then from there, we progressed to where it was, for us, was then stepping into learning the other person's language. How do they feel loved? Because, for example, for me, I feel loved whenever my wife does acts of service as far as cleaning the house or as far as cooking. And the thing is, it's not just because that's something I don't have to do, is because for me, I do most of that stuff now, just because I want her to feel served. But that's my love language. When she does that, I feel loved. It fills up my love bank. And the thing is for her, is it's physical affection. So for me, it's just holding her hand, giving her a kiss on the cheek. Those things help her feel loved. So that was really the second biggest step for us, was figuring out what it was that made that other person feel the most cared about. Because the thing is let's say that I'm over here serving her all the time. For example, I wake up almost an hour and a half earlier than her. And so I'm doing a lot of things. I'm cleaning up the house. I'm cooking breakfast for me. She still cooks her own breakfast, but I'm cleaning up. I'm filling up waters. I'm filling up pre-workouts. I'm getting the house ready for the day to a certain degree. And I'm trying to make it as easy for her as possible so she can just get up and go. If that's all I did, she would not feel loved, and our relationship would be terrible. And if you're hearing that, you go, but that makes no sense. You're doing all this stuff for her. Yes, but that's not her language. That's as if I went to somebody and I knew that they spoke Spanish, and so I'm sitting there speaking English to them all the time. I'm talking to them. They still can't understand me. It doesn't matter if I'm speaking to them or not. So the biggest thing is being able to take the time to really evaluate what language do they speak and figuring it out. And it's going to take time. Even when you figure out their language, you're still going to have to figure out the dialect. You're going to have to figure out the nuances of it. Because for me, being acts of service, if she is helping my son get ready, or when she's cooking for our son and getting him all together, does that help me because that's something I don't have to do? Absolutely. But that's not a one-to-one act of service. So I don't feel loved that way. And now you could say, but that's still acts of service. Yes, that's correct. But it's not my dialect. My dialect is different. So the thing with that is being able to figure out what is their dialect? What is their language? That's how we reignited our relationship with those two things. That was the beginning of how we did it. I'm not going to be able to share all of it in 5 minutes. But from yesterday and today, those two things will help your marriage move, or your relationship move, in the direction that you want it to go. Intentional time, figure out how they feel loved. They may feel loved by you just saying, you know what, I'm really thankful that you did that. Or, you look great today. Or, honey, thank you for making dinner. Just giving them some nice words. You never know. But you have to take the time to discover your partner and see what it is that makes them feel loved. And I'm going to end it right there as we're at our 5-minute mark. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did get something from this, please leave a like. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you got from it. And if I have earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button, as it does help me, as I am making these videos quite often. And let me know what it is that you'd like to see next. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.